Hola a todos, 1:30 de la madrugada, llevamos 7 horas y media ininterrumpidas de streaming y comienza el Kidna Funny Games Showcase, en el que pues nos van a enseñar lo que viene siendo 60 juegos indies, como parece ser que hace este señor pues todos los años, no lo sé. Puede ser interesante, pueden salir cosas bastante chulas, veremos a ver qué nos ofrecen y sobre todo pues bueno, qué tipo de juegos nos van a presentar esta noche. Ha sido un poco raro porque están como streameando y de repente han dejado el streaming. Voy a estar pendiente de qué es lo que van a hacer, porque no sé si van a iniciarlo en otro lado. Si no, voy a mirar en YouTube también por si acaso, no sé, que nos hagan como en la otra conferencia. ¿Dónde está el ratón? Aquí. Opa. A ver, ratón. Bueno, esto ya ni funciona. Bueno, bien. Gracias. Kidna Funny Games. Aquí nada. Y vamos a abrir en YouTube por si acaso. Ya salta aquí el aviso. Estreno. Creo que va a ser esto. Sí, que lo han programado como un estreno de YouTube. Es un estreno de YouTube ahora. Vale, pues cerramos en Twitch. Y como siempre pues ponemos un poquito la música de YouTube siempre que se hace un estreno de este estilo. 1 minuto y esto empieza. Al final ha habido un par de conferencias que las hemos dado desde YouTube. Venga. La conferencia de AMD no pienso resubirla porque ha sido bastante coñazo, pero en realidad bueno, ha sido interesante para quienes sepáis del tema, cosa que no es mi caso, así que pues para mí ha sido como oírles hablar en chino todo el rato. Parece que esto empieza, 30 segunditos y estamos. Bueno. Empieza el show. A ver qué nos tenéis preparados. Yo no sé quién es el tío que da la conferencia. ¿Qué tal se escucha todo? Yo creo que se me escucha bien. Y esto más o menos me pisa.
What is indie?
¿Qué es indie?
Indie is really, in some ways, more of a state of mind.
Hostia, Tim
Hey,
Schafer.
hey Tim, hi. What are we doing?
We're doing the inspirational intro to the Kidna Funny Games Showcase.
No, man, I said we're not doing that. It's E3. There's no time for inspirational intros.
Greg, we need the hype. We
No,
need
the hype is the games. You know,
El hype son los
no,
juegos.
you should shut up. The hype is the. There are more than 60 games, Tim.
Tenemos más de
More than
60
60
juegos,
games
tío.
to get
Más
through
de
in an
60
hour.
juegos que vamos a
Just
anunciar.
stop this. Let Dave Fennoy do his job.
Fine.
Indie.
Shut up!
Welcome to the Kinda Funny Games E3 Showcase. Yes, the first one almost killed them, but they're back.
La primera casi
Hosted
los
by
mata, pero
Forbes
ha
30
muerto.
Under 30's Tim Geddes.
Tim Geddes.
And Game Awards Trending Gamer, Greg Miller. Filmed
Miller.
on location in Los Angeles, California,
En algún
home
lugar
of
de Los
E3,
Ángeles, creo que
and a
California.
bunch of smaller events
Lugar del E3.
that don't want to pay to be in the LA Convention Center.
Y no pagan por
E3
estar en
isn't
la
a
convención.
place. E3 is a state of mind.
E3 es un
look
estado de
around
mente.
you. We are.
Dave, I said no inspirational speeches.
He dicho que nada
Okay.
de discursos inspiracionales.
This is the Kinda Funny Games E3 Showcase.
Bueno, se llevan un poquito las conferencias así.
What's up,
divertidas
everybody?
también.
Welcome to the Kinda Funny Games E3 Showcase from beautiful Los Angeles, California.
Well,
Today we have more than 60 independent developers.
Más de
here to show you
60
all-
juegos. Vamos a ver si es
We're
verdad.
not actually in LA.
Well, yeah, of course not. Game Informer had to write about us, and they're like, oh, the last Kind of Funny Games showcase was in San Francisco. Maybe this time they'll come to LA for E3 and walk around and do that. Imran, I don't have that kind of budget, all right? Kind of Funny is as indie as any of the developers and games you're about
Creo
to
que no
see,
están
so
ahí.
we had to stay close.
Es mucho más divertida, sí. ¿Qué tal se escucha, Kevin?
We are very
Me
lucky
tapa
that Kind
mucho
of Funny was
el
given the platform that we were by the
vídeo.
industry.
Es que
We
ahora
kind of
tengo
want
que
to
hablar
give back,
bajito.
and we want to elevate the indie developers that might get lost in the shuffle of E3.
Exactly. E3 is and has
Hostia,
always
como
been
Square Enix
awesome, but there
llama
are
la-
fewer stages than
Se
ever
me
to
hunde
show
la
indie
noche,
games
¿verdad?
on. We figured we'd step up like we did in December and make a showcase to celebrate the industry we love.
Un
And we
poquito
want to get
bajito.
right to it because we know E3's happening. We got Square coming up very soon. Final Fantasy VII Remake, baby. Let's go.
Avengers.
Okay, all of it,
Avengers.
right? But first, let's show our first game.
Bueno, su primer juego. El vídeo perfecto, guay. Yo me he subido un poquito y les voy a bajar a ellos un poquito. Ay, quizás. ¡Uy! Un flamenco.
Is the number
Time to beat.
¿En serio?
623 is
¿Van a
the
aparecer
number
ahí?
to beat.
Blood Rats.
Holy shit! That would be a 40th of a second. Not 40 seconds, a 40th of a
Demo
Not
jugable.
only is Bloodroots dropping its demo for our showcase right now, it is
Este
one
hombre me
of
parece
the
que se quiere
11
irse a sí mismo,
titles
¿eh?
that you can play at the Mix this Wednesday night.
11 juegos que
Kind of
podréis
Funny
jugar
Games
directamente
Showcase
en
section
Mix.
in Los Angeles.
¿Se escucha
That's
mejor
right, of
ahora
course, the
todo,
Media
Kevin?
Indie Exchange is one of my favorite E3 and GDC activities. Basically what happens is a bunch of independent developers get together under one roof to show their games off to each other, to the industry, and to the press. And for the first time ever, the showcase is going to have a section there to showcase some of the titles we show you.
Titles like this.
Títulos como
Hamster,
estos.
Kung Fu, Beat 'em Up.
Hamster.
Play as the hamster hero Pim and harness the mightiest martial arts powers. Kick tail through district after district on a
hamster que hace Kung
heart-pounding
Fu.
journey to take down the Vermin Gang, save Grandpa,
Qué
and restore
guay.
peace to Hamsterdam.
Speed
Amsterdam.
Brawl is like if Sonic the Hedgehog
Speed
and
Brawl.
Streets of Rage had a baby. It's a super fast 2D side-scrolling brawler where the faster you go,
Un
the
Sonic más
harder you
Street of
hit.
Rage.
It's out now on PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
Wave Break is a high-octane, action-filled, fresh take
Wave
on
Break.
classic arcade skating games. With Tony Hawk-style gameplay, 80s-inspired
Gracias, Tony
synthwave
Hawk.
music and style, cuddly
Uy,
but
ya
deadly
llevamos 4.
characters with the ability to
Llevan
shoot your
7
friends and
minutos.
opponents, Wave Break will
Así
be
que esto
available
promete.
Q1 2020.
In Super Space Club, journey
Super
alongside
Space
a group of anthropomorphic heroes as they set out to be the top-ranked defenders of the galaxy. You'll take on various missions, partake in several
Pone ahí
space
un poco las
dogfights, and
plataformas,
jam
pero
out to
bueno.
lo-fi, jazzy beats in this chill arcade-style shooter.
Worth pointing out, Tim, that last game, Super Space Club, is actually made by longtime Kind of Funny best friend Graham Reed.
Un
He made
amigo
the
de ellos.
podcast Beyond 300 intro and the Kind of Funny Games cast
No, que
intro
suenas.
alongside Andy.
We got a
Bueno,
lot
están debajo
more
de mí, no
mixed
las
games
veis.
coming
Son
in
de
this
Batman
showcase, so
y
if you see
Superman.
this logo, you know what it means. But Greg,
Que si sale ese
those
logo es
games
que se
are
puede
so
jugar.
far away. If I wanted to know what games
El
were
de
coming
Mix
out
Music.
today, where would I look?
You'd go to the official list of video games releasing during the Kind of Funny Games E3 showcase, as presented by us, the Kind of Funny Games Showcase E3 host. This is a reference to Kind of Funny Games Daily. It's the show we do.
Hate that jingle.
No tenéis ni
You're a
puta
fucking
gracia.
monster.
Tomás Wosalón. Tomás Estilalón, debería ser. Bueno. Es una mezcla de varias cosas. Vale. ¿Mm? Nintendo Switch. Aquí va a haber de todo. Juego de navecitas. Si no, a dual hands disaster. Warrior Headed Chains, Rogues Rangers. Es una oportunidad para los sanadores de disparar. Elige tus luchadores. Es un bombardeo, es un cura a tus luchadores. Colecciona poderosos ítems. Sí, por ahora ninguno me ha llamado especialmente la atención. Looking for help.
I'm loving it. Thank you to all the developers for timing their releases with our showcase.
Now, Tim, I give PC gamers a lot of
Vale, lo
good-natured
bajo.
grief all the time, you know.
It's not good natured at all. They hate you.
And nevertheless, here's a section that's very special to me. Here are a bunch of PC games that are finally making the jump to the best place to play video games with a controller on a console.
That's not going to endear you to the PC players at all.
See you for TurboTax 2020. Update your drivers. .exe. Crash. 404.
A ver qué tal está esto. ¿Así mejor? ¿Más o menos? Hostia, esto se parece a Hotel Dusk. Esto ya me gusta más. Kidna Funny Games, E3 Showcase. Hostia, se parece mucho a Hotel Dusk. One Night Stand. Ahora, ¿qué tal? ¿Suena bien? ¿Me bajo? ¿Me subo? Hostia, qué interesante. Como nada de lo que has jugado nunca. One Night Stand. Este verano en Play 4, Switch y Xbox One.
Descend into an eerie world made of scattered memories and unresolved traumas. Explore a nightmarish landscape while solving puzzles and evading gruesome
Tener
beings
friend.
on your
Hostia,
quest to
cómo mola
find and
esto, ¿no?
save the inner child. Are you ready to explore the darkest parts of the subconscious mind? Lord knows I, Greg Miller, am not.
With the help of other survivors,
Así-
you have survived
así
the
que
crash,
tal,
built a
pero-
new life, and crafted a new spaceship. But to have a future, you'll have to challenge the forces that caused the crash in the first
Así
place.
mejor.
The last planets
Yo
are
más o
coming.
menos estoy hablando
So
así.
are console ports.
Se les
In this
escucha a ellos
tactile
hablar
action
de
platformer,
fondo.
we follow a pair of misfits on their journey to find where they fit in a society that discards defects. Flipping
Por
the
ahora me han
classic
llamado la atención
Metroidvania
dos.
genre on its head, the world is a puzzle itself. Rearrange the
Gracias,
map,
Kevin.
construct new pathways, and discover the jealously guarded secrets of Refactor.
Big Eat Ball is a new
Big Eat
top-down
Ball.
action adventure. Eat, grow, barf to solve levels. Your father, King Cake, starts you on a journey through
Una especie de
200
Pac-Man
plus
raro.
levels, and you'll uncover a plot that threatens to destroy life on the Space Station Kingdom. Get it on Switch, PS4, and Xbox One this summer.
Standby is a stylish, high-precision
Standby.
platform. Slide, dash, die, and repeat, and unlock 54 unique levels, all of which challenge your platforming skills unlike anything else. Standby is coming to Nintendo Switch on August 1st, 2019.
En Switch.
Hold on. Was
El
Greg
de
just
VR.
insulting PC gaming again? We will have none of that here, thank you very... Oh. Hi, I'm Jamie from Upload VR. Now, we love the Kinda Funny Games showcase so much. This morning we did the first ever Upload E3 VR showcase.
O sea, son
You can head
colegas.
to uploadvr.com right now to check out over 30 announcements we made this morning.
30
For now, though,
anuncios
I'm here to
hicieron.
defend the mighty PC by showing you 2 new VR games. One of
Dos
which is
juegos
coming out
nuevos de
on
VR.
great precious PSVR. After that, there's going to be 2 more PSVR games because, well, PSVR is pretty cool.
A ver, 2 juegos nuevos de VR que no han enseñado ellos. Parece ser que casi todo esto es así como novedoso. No sé si os conocéis alguno de estos. ¿Qué cojones? Son como imanes, ¿no? Este no me llama. Muy todo igual en el trailer. De magnete. Ah, el del halcón. El Falcon Age. Este ya está. Ah, que sale en PC. Ya ha salido en PlayStation. Toma. Una cabra. Falcon Age. Hi. Hola. Greg aquí. Aquí debería ir un tráiler de The Walking Dead para PlayStation VR. Y sí, hemos anunciado The Walking Dead Onslaught. Estamos subiéndolo a YouTube. Es un tráiler que nos lo han bloqueado en Estados Unidos y Australia, gracias a MC. Así que no hemos podido ponerlo y lo hemos reemplazado con texto. LOL. ¡Qué LOL! Vaya tela. Hostia, como es YouTube, ¿eh? Que le salta el copyright hasta los propios desarrolladores. Anda, cojones. Este juego puede estar guay, sí. Battlewake.
Are we doing guests now? I thought this was our thing.
Hey guys.
Oh God, no.
Hey Greg.
Please, just don't say it. Not this time.
You guys want to get weird?
Joder. No tiene la gracia de un Devolver.
I hate you.
¿Qué cojones? Que es un juego de cocineros. Cocineros que se tiran comida. Cooking Wars. Esto sí que es un Cooking Wars, no el Overcooked. Ya con salmón. Splatoon con comida. Hostia. Este juego es muy calibre. ¿Qué estoy viendo? Un Raumen. Lol.
In After Party, you play as Milo and Lola, recently deceased
qué bueno.
best buds who find themselves staring down an eternity in
El
hell.
ojo de los
But
creadores
there's a
de
loophole. If you can outdrink Satan, he'll grant you re-entry to Earth. It's time to go on the best
Este lo
bender
tengo
ever.
comprado en la Epic Store.
Trigger Witch is a 2D, twin-stick
Witch.
action-adventure game set in an odd open world where magic is mundane, but firearms are the new unknown. You are Colette, and as you graduate from the stock, a curious man invades your
Algunos
world.
los enseñan
Welcome
demasiado
to the
poco.
world of witchcraft and triggery.
Solace State is a choice-driven sci-fi drama game about young hackers in a surveillance
Van a acabar
society
demasiado
where acts
pronto,
of
me parece a mí.
resistance impact friends and factions fighting for their livelihoods. With
Yo esperaba
social
una hora.
hacking, investigate
Igual dura
who
algo
corrupt
menos.
and influence the people. Revolutionize perspectives.
The American research facility on the moon was attacked and captured by terrorists. Make no mistake, we are at war.
Freedom Finger. LOL. Un juego de naves. No la North, está claro. Es que 60 son muchos juegos. La de VR enseñó 30 y fue un ratico, ¿eh? Algunos de estos son cutrísimos, tío. ¿Qué es esto? Mira que me molan las cosas raras, pero esto... Red Fan, Power Trip. Bueno, sí, la música está muy bien. Eso no te lo voy a negar. Finger Free.
That was like having sex on the hood of a hot rod. Burned your ass cheeks a little, but in the end,
Es la voz del
Riveting Saga
padre
is a
de...
snappy action-adventure game with dungeons and bosses that
de la
change
serie de
based on
Netflix.
your choices. Laugh and get your butt kicked as you hop your way through the puzzle-filled dungeons next year, but you can check out the
The Big
demo
Mouth.
and Kickstarter right now at rivetingsaga.com.
Wooden Nickel is a narrative adventure set in the frontier town of the great remorseless Old West. As a stranger
Que les
passing
han
through,
tocado
you'll
los
find
indies más
yourself
raros y
drawn into
más
the
extraños.
curiosities of the local newspaper and its link to the people of this land of dust and hard luck.
Este se ve bien.
Etherborn will break your goddamn mind. Rethink your idea of gravity as you run up walls and ceilings of handcrafted levels created to toy with your perception. The world is a puzzle itself, like an organic Rubik's Cube that you need to solve. Out July 18th on PC and
8 de
consoles.
julio. Ese me ha gustado mucho. Van 3. Gracias. Skatebird.
The heron fishes in shallow, reedy waters of lakes or rivers. After fishing
Qué maravilla.
for a while, he may fly on to another favorite spot.
¿Qué se han fumado? Son gorditos. Pues igual es un juego de skate cojonudo, ¿eh? Dame un pájaro antes con Tony Hawk. Uy, se cayó. Como en 2020. En
This is
Steam.
supposed to be a serious show. No more guests, no more Nick.
Great. Would some adorable looking games help calm you down, cheer you up?
What, like Kirby's Love Child and like a Crayola Fever Dream?
I don't know what you're talking about, Kirby's Love Child, but like games with like really adorable art styles and like gameplay to back it up.
Mira, juegos con con adorables con un gameplay que los respalde. Ah, pero este es Garden Betweens. Pero este ya ha salido. De hecho, el tengo en Game Pass. Este juego es precioso. maravilla. Uy, que desaparezco de plano. Controla el flujo del tiempo. The garden between. The gardens. Los jardines entre. No sé por qué lo ponen, ya salió hace un tiempo. Ah, que sale en Switch. Físico.
Grenade is a fast-paced action platformer inspired by fighting games. Seamlessly chain movement and attacks together as you quest through more than 5 colorful secret-packed worlds to the beat of a star-studded soundtrack.
Starstruck is a music adventure game where you rampage as a gigantic human hand. Perform musical numbers as Edwin and Dawn, two troubled children whose stories are tied to the fate of the planet, and go on a rampage as a giant human hand to help them in their quest. Did we mention you are a giant human hand?
Sneaky Ninja is the stealth game Nintendo would make, mixing classic platforming of Mario with the tactical stealth of Mark the Ninja. Use all of your abilities, equipment, and environment to outsmart the samurai army in a quest to restore power to the Spirit Guardian.
Undermine is an action-adventure roguelike where you, a lowly peasant, dig deep in search of fortune and freedom, mine gold, make friends, and unlock permanent upgrades. Discover secrets along a beautiful, procedurally generated world and make every run better than the last.
Monster Prom 2 Holiday Season brings you more of the world's best, maybe only, multiplayer dating sim, but in a way you never expected. It's 3 games in one. Each one brings something new, but all of them repeat Monster Prom's winning formula of beautiful art and unapologetic humor.
Pues muy bien. Face it, afrontalo. Esta no me lo esperaba. ¡Oh, Dios! Me encanta. Perdón. ¿Corazón? Me encanta. Summer Catchers.
Tim, you know what every great E3 press conference needs? What's that, Greg? An overly complicated, overly produced, overly dense developer walkthrough.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. They have a nice slow spin around the main character.
I don't want that.
Yeah, you do. Where the developer talks over all the dialogue, all the audio, just talks about what they're doing.
But you get to do that.
No, we have to. That's what E3 is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the showcase the developers of The Sinking City.
The Sinking
City. It's gonna be great.
Rated M
Si está a punto de salir.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Sinking City, a story-driven detective thriller set in a twisted Lovecraftian version of the 1920s United States. On today's
Le tengo ganas muchas. Esto ha sido aposta. Es una broma. Joder, mira Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Ojalá salga bien este juego. Quieto, Billy.
So that's it, folks. Thank you for watching our playthrough. I hope you liked it, and take care.
The Sinking City, 27 de junio, en 2 semanitas.
Well, that was weird. You know what else is weird?
Greg way.
Party Mode, our weekly Let's Play multiplayer series.
Están yendo a restaurantes que les gustan y promocionándolos.
These next upcoming games look like they're going to be an absolute blast to play with your friends.
Para jugar en cooperativa. Un pequeño paso para el hombre, pero un gran paso para la humanidad. ¿Qué cojones es esto? La mente humana es capaz de crear cosas realmente raras. En Kickstarter,
Gunsport is
ojo.
cyberpunk volleyball with guns. Teams that time their shots perfectly can propel a ball at super speeds, increasing a special meter that unlocks unique special weapons. 5 stages, each with their own gimmicks, round out this action game from Necrosoft.
It's sumo wrestling, but with explosives. Battle with bombs to be the last toy standing in this pick-up-and-play party game.
It's you and your bike against rocky peaks and lonely mountains downhill. Race, jump, and slide through thick forests, narrow trails, and rocky slopes, while most importantly trying not to crash. Lonely Mountains Downhill will cross the finish line later this year.
StarCross is an action arcade game with a magical girl aesthetic and a cooperative twist. Join our cast of 5 spacefaring heroes as they travel from planet to planet, working together to strengthen their bond and defeat a looming evil that threatens the galaxy.
Bien. Uy, 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 uy. Hostia, un Hotline Miami de policías. Oh.
Use tactical equipment to your advantage.
Un Hotline Miami cooperativo de polis. Esto mola.
Squad up with an AI partner or a friend.
Y le revives.
Featuring a gripping crime thriller story. Each new run is unpredictable. Get down! Police stories. Pre-order now for Nintendo Switch. Coming September 19th, 2019.
Me gusta. Stories.
One of the things I love about indies, Tim, is that they get to take the art style
Para
of
Switch.
yesteryear, combine it with the gameplay mentalities of today.
That's right, we get to relive our childhood while celebrating how far video games have come.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's what our next group of old school inspired video games is all about.
Old school. Para Ninja Gaiden. Uy, uy, uy. I wanna be the guy. Very fast. Naomi Boss Cruz. Bebe de Castlevania esto, ¿eh?
Igual voy a tener que hacer un top 10 normal y un top 10 de indies, ¿eh? Selling Richard, porque hay un montón de indies chulos. Trevor Von Cruz. Él se parece a Marth, Brave Earth Prologue.
In Aztalion, 3 explorers investigate an evil tower to save their village. Use the unique skills of the 3 different characters to defeat the terrible monsters, find powerful items, and reach the top of the tower. Strengthen your party and change the rules by embracing death.
Treachery in Beatdown City is a comedic thriller where players fight dozens of ridiculous enemies with a unique battle system combining the best parts of beat-em-ups, RPGs, turn-based tactics, and fighting games. Swap between your 3 awesome heroes to fight your way to rescue President Blake Orama from the Ninja Dragon terrorists.
Leap with the agility of a Tamarin as you journey into the northern wilderness in a world full of exploration, 3D platforming, and bug-splattering action.
Explore a vast, procedurally generated medieval world, managing your own caravan and surviving physical wounds and trying to stay sane.
Alright. So those look cool, but I want some of that newness,
You mean like a bunch of brand new video games never before seen?
Yes.
Juegos que nunca se han visto.
Number. How many do we got?
I refuse to do that. Last showcase taught me a lot of things, and if you put a number on it, somebody's going to drop out and it screws up the entire edit.
Well,
no sé si la harían el año pasado o hace 2.
Unless they got leaked early.
And a lot of them too were like, oh, we showed it at IndieCade a couple of years ago. I'm like, does that count?
New.
It's new. Like most people, do you know these games? You don't know these games.
Las monedas del Sekiro. Fairfly Studios. Ojo que están sacando la artillería pesada, ¿eh? ¿Qué es? ¿De estrategia? ¡Toma! Me ha gustado la presentación mucho. Estrategia japonesa. Qué bonita es la música. Parece un juego de estrategia clásico, ¿no? Stronghold. ¿Qué es esto? Lucifer within us.
Pilot an upgradable ship through waves of photorealistic shapes featuring some of the most exotic colors known to man. Swap colors to survive while pumping your favorite tunes and climbing the leaderboard. Are you ready to have a fun time?
Love is in the air, but work life and spicy ramen keep getting in the way. Half Past Fate is a rom-com adventure with a charismatic 3D art style. From 8 hours to 8 years, this time-jumping saga will change the way you feel about Fate forever.
¿El Destino era un juego de romance o qué? No me entero muy bien. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué cojones? What the fuck? What the fuck? Mira como en Blood and Truth. puede ser. ¿Qué coño? ¿Qué puta maravilla? ¿Qué cojones es esto? Superliminal. Todo pasó tan rápido. Corre, ponte detrás de mí. Un The Walking Dead, pero indie. Animals. No me queda mucho tiempo. Pero tengo que seguir luchando. Por él. Bueno. Les ignoran. Es un poco simplón, pero puede estar guay. A poco. Tengo que proteger a Cody. Cueste lo que cueste. Andain. PC y consolas. 2020. Este tenía buena pinta. Zen Studios. Parecen las ovejas del Rayman. ¿Eh? ¿Qué coño? Un osito. Un juego de estrategia, pero muy por casillas. Es porque este es... Creo que he jugado algo parecido a esto. ¿Qué es esto?
Greg, last time we did the showcase, we got really caught up in trying to group games by genre or platform or this or that. But this group of games we don't really have a thing for.
That's not entirely true, of course. For the Kinda Funny Games E3 showcase, I said, hey, dozens and dozens and dozens of developers who are emailing me, do you have something new to show? A release date, a trailer, what's the news? But the main question I always asked him was, is your game dope?
Ladies and gentlemen, these games are dope.
Los juegos que no saben cómo catalogar. What boy. Hostia, qué chulo. En nuestra hora de necesidad. Un juego de chapas. No es mi estilo, pero estéticamente es muy chulo. El alquimista. Trials of Fire. Ya disponible en Steam. Nuestras diferencias hacen nuestra
Mare is
fuerza.
an exploratory and sensory virtual reality game experienced through a mechanical bird and a lost girl, where you, by the means of your gaze, interact with the environment and guide them on a journey through a mythical world lost in time and space.
Deliver Us the Moon is all about being a spaceman. You get to launch your own rocket, dock your spaceship, float in zero-G, walk the moon, and of course, save the world. Deliver Us the Moon lands safely on PC, PS4, and Xbox One later this year.
Exploration, combat, and puzzle solving are all part of this sprawling Metroidvania-style digital landscape. Hack the world, avoid detection, and experience the dynamic branching narrative of Recompile.
Bueno, no luce mal. Wow. Uy, what a combination. Cuando creías que era de medieval, toma pistolas. Este estilo de juegos me gusta mucho, este pixel art. Foregone. Uy.
Fast, fluid, fun, free. An online cooperative shooter, looter, RPG. Gather up to 4 friends, gear up, and save the galaxy from a terrible villain who has stolen the past.
Warborn is a turn-based strategy game where players command a strike force of anime-inspired mecha and clash with the enemy in exciting tactical battles. Fight your way to victory as one of 4 unique commanders in both the single-player campaign and online multiplayer.
Son como robots. Uy, 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 uy. Todo lo que haya lobos. Bueno, ya no hay lobo. Qué chulo. Un cerdito. Qué chulo. Lost Ember.
Lost Ember looks great, and if you head over to the team's Twitter right now, you could retweet for a chance to win a copy of the game.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Kinda Funny Games E3 Showcase, our second one of all time.
Thank you so much for all the support. Whether you just watched the showcase, whether you submitted games, whether you helped support us on patreon.com to help make all of this happen, to make the showcase happen, we thank you. Now, enjoy the rest of your E3.
Not so fast, Tim. Of course, we have to have one more thing. Of course, though, this isn't an ordinary press conference. We couldn't end it with an ordinary game, right? An ordinary one more thing. Instead, we wanted something that embodied what we're going for with the Kinda Funny Games show. Right? Taking smaller developers, elevating them. So we said, who's pretty much the smallest developer we work with a lot, right?
Who represents the Kinda Funny Games showcase the most? And I can think of one man with one game who's also a Kinda Funny best friend. Who is it, Greg?
That's Nick DiPaolo, of course. You might say you don't know him, but you do. He's the one who made the live-action trailer. He showed it during the first showcase. We said this isn't going to be good. Live-action trailers are never good. We screamed it. It was really good. We showed it to you. You guys thought it was really good. He has a cult following. He uses the KFG hashtag or showcase hashtag all the time, right? He's all about this. He's going to be at the mix. He's blown away to be working on it. He is a one-man team making this huge game, and we thought that's how we'd end it, right, Tim?
So, ladies and gentlemen, get hyped for Adam's Ascending.
A ver, esto lo ha hecho una sola persona.
Is my dad alive?
Ya digo yo que no está con vida. Buah, llevo un juego indie del año pasado que ha desaparecido. Tengo que seguir la pista porque a muchos les pierdes.
Then it showed up and destroyed my world. It took everything I loved and left me with the torment. Its very existence is to kill, steal, and destroy. Then, after all my years of searching for Dad, it led me here.
Adam, it's Dad. If you could hear this, there's a power here beyond us. It could set me free. But it's guarded by an evil. An evil that could consume you.
Ha crecido el chaval. Adams Ascending. Bueno. Arroba de palo. Y creo que esto ha sido todo. ¿Sí, no?
I'm just gonna go. It's alright. Psychonauts 2, Brad.
Psychonauts 2. Bueno, guay el cameo de Tim Schafer. Y así, con este cameo tan gracioso, termina la... ¿Cómo carajo se llama esto? Kidna Funny Games Showcase de este año. Y ahora pues ya lo siguiente es Square Enix a las 3 de la mañana. Así que nada, quedan 40 minutillos para que esto empiece, arranque y se prepare. Así que bueno, pues voy a ir cerrando esto y ahora hacemos unas conclusiones del Kidna Funny Games y pues voy a buscar los juegos en Steam para refrescar cuáles han sido más interesantes y cuáles, pues bueno, podemos pasar un poquito de ellos.